Hi Aries, this is your July 11th through July 17th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Ten of Swords clarified by the Hangman. We have the Three of Wands clarified by the King of Wands. Then we have the Fool. In the potential outcome, we have the Eight of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun. And we also have the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, another Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So yeah, as you can see, we have both the King and the Queen of Wands. For the reading's sake, I'll assume you are the Queen of Wands, but you can assign the roles as you wish, alright? You can be the King or the Queen of Wands. So you're probably dealing with either a fire sign, just like you, a Leo in particular. The Sun right next to the deck is the personal Leo card, but it could be any fire sign, right? This King of Wands could also be a leader. They could be somebody who is easy to get up and go. You know, they could be somebody who is very fiery and passionate about you, Aries, right? And the thing about this situation that we see, if you already know this person, for some of you, you already do know this person, by the way, right? Something is holding this person back from reaching out to you, from making their move towards you. If this is somebody brand new entering your life this week, perhaps after the two of you get acquainted, you're not going to be hearing from them for, I don't know, a couple of days or a few days, because something is holding this person back. Whatever it is that they're dealing with, they're not going to be dealing with that anymore. I think this person is going to make up their mind to make a move towards you either way. The Ten of Swords, the first card that came out, that was the first card that came out. This is a card of something that comes to an end, an abrupt ending, right? And it's clarified by the Hangman. The Hangman is a card of stagnation. This is a card of a situation that's not moving anywhere. So this person is going to be sitting in the limbo for a little bit, right? For a little while. The Hangman is also a card of a sacrifice. So perhaps this person is sacrificing something. I mean, they sacrifice not being with you for something else, for someone else, and they're going to stop sacrificing. Right? The Hangman is also a card of realization. It's a card of an epiphany, right? At some point, perhaps they're gonna wake up in the middle of the night and realize, oh, I gotta be with Aries. I gotta make their move. I'm in love with Aries, right? So whatever it is that the Hangman represents, with the Ten of Swords being there as well, it's going to come to an end, and they're going to make up their mind to make their move. The Three of Wands, the next card I came out, that the King of Wands is clarifying, is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and that would be the King of Wands. And what they're deciding to do is the Fool card. The Fool is taking a leap of faith. The Fool is also releasing yourself from something. So perhaps, like I said, if this person was sacrificing, they're going to release that. They're not going to sacrifice anymore, because then they really want to be with you with the Fool card. They really want to shoot their shot with you. In the potential outcome, we have the Eight of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun. That's an amazing combo, if you ask me. The Eight of Wands is the card of a Cupid's arrow, so the Cupid is definitely working hard on your behalf, their behalf, striking both of you with the arrows of love. The Eight of Wands is also a card of travel. If this person is at a distance from you and that's what's holding them back, they're gonna come see you, they'll pay you a visit. But if it comes, since it comes to the potential outcome, I think this is the two of you moving forward really fast and not looking back. The Eight of Wands is one of the fastest cards in the deck, so it will take off like a rocket. The two of you could go travel together. The Ace of Pentacles in the middle is a golden opportunity. Every once in a while that ace comes through as a card of a proposal. If it's not a proposal right away, then the two of you are definitely potentially taking it to the next level, whatever that level is going to be for you. The Sun, the last card that came out, as already mentioned, it could be a Leo. It's one of the Leo cards, but it's also the happiest card in the deck. This card always talks about joy, success, happiness, and feeling on top of the world. So potentially you can definitely have it all with this person. Be happy, take it to the next level, go travel, or just, you know, enjoy your life together. Enjoy your love for each other. I don't really see any cards suggesting you would be resisting it, Aries. So you guys make a great couple. You're the king and the queen of wands. You know, usually when the king and the queen of wands come out, that means you guys make a perfect couple and two partners in crime. Hopefully not literally. I do see the two of you taking it to the next level at some point, and I do see the two of you hitting it off immediately. Hence the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Sun. Really happy for you, Aries. Congratulations. Aries, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do 2 or 3 more spreads. We'll see how it goes. We'll take a look at what to expect between you and this person moving forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Aries, if you're already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Page of Wands clarified by the Emperor. We have the Knight of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups, and we also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Aries, the question I have for you is, are you getting ready, are you preparing to do something super romantic for your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your significant other? Because that's what it looks like, and I'm sorry if I am. Here's the deal. The Page of Wands, the first card that came out, is clarified by the Emperor. The Emperor is your personal card, Aries. Granted, the Emperor could also be a husband or significant other figure, but it kind of feels like that's you. And you're preparing to do something super romantic for your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your significant other. Because the rest of the cards are all cups. The Knight of Cups, the next card over. You could be, if your significant other is a water sign, that makes total sense. But the thing about the Knight of Cups, it's the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. And I think it's coming from you, right? The Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of 2 people in love. And the Ten of Cups right next to the deck is a family card. It's a card of a commitment or marriage, and that card is often called a happily ever after. So, and the Page of Wands, this is you initiating something. You're a fire sign, hence the Page of Wands, and the Wands are a fire sign indicator. And besides that, like I said, the Page of Wands is clarified by you, your card. So yeah, again, you've prepared. Perhaps you're just thinking about preparing something romantic for them. Perhaps you have an anniversary. If their person is a Cancer, it could be their birthday, you know, but perhaps you're just doing it for no reason. You just want to show them you love them, you appreciate them, and hence all these beautiful romantic cups cards. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have here. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aries, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago. So it doesn't have to be the most recent ex, or it doesn't have to be an ex, actually. Anyway, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Six of Cups, and we also have the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an Air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I think you're dealing with this King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And it doesn't have to be your ex. It doesn't feel that heavy. For some of you, it is your ex. And if that's the case, then whatever happened between the two of you, it feels like water under the bridge. You know, perhaps you were dating each other in high school, what, 20 years ago, 30 years ago? And yeah, the Six of Cups right next to the deck, which is clarifying the Eight of Wands, is a card of somebody from your past. But not necessarily an ex, right? The Six of Cups is also a soulmate card. But yeah, the King of Swords is the one who is showing back up. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And they want to get serious. It's as serious as it gets. Seriously, Aries. The Knight of Pentacles is the offer. The first card that came out. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight out of all 4 knights. So this person thought it through. Right? They want to make sure they come back to you correctly or come towards you correctly. The Knight of Pentacles is the most serious, the most grounded, financially abundant knights, the most stable knights. The Wheel of Fortune is what they want. They want to start a new cycle. It's a major arcana card, right? So they're definitely serious about you. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. And they're going to be letting you know about that. The Eight of Wands is a card of communication. The next card over, this is also a card of somebody showing back up. It's a travel card. Perhaps this person is back in town, or they're going to be coming to see you, right? And the Eight of Wands is also a card of Cupid's arrows. That's my favorite interpretation of the Eight of Wands. So perhaps this person is from your past. You never dated them, but they always were, into you. And now perhaps time is finally right for the two of you to get the show on the road. For those of you, if this is your ex, I still see the two of you reconciling. I don't see cards suggesting otherwise. No. And like I said, there's no heavy energy. No. It feels light and serious at the same time. I hope that makes sense. Light and serious. Light in terms of feelings that have to deal with the past, and serious about the future. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Aries, this week. We have the Two of Swords, we have the Seven of Cups, we have the Three of Wands, clarified by the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. And we also have the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Somebody here is facing a choice. It could be you, Aries, or if you're applying for a new job, then perhaps this is your new employer who is choosing in between you and another person, or among you and other people. And if that's the case, then they're going to choose you. If you're the one who is kind of struggling with a choice, you will figure it out. It could be, should I go on that business trip or not? Should I apply for this new job or not? Should I do this or should I do that? Or should I even do this? Right? We've got the Two of Swords and the Seven of Cups, the first two cards that came out. And both of those two cards are talking about the same thing. A decision or a choice or multiple choice or a slight confusion. So it could be your new employer choosing you out of those people who applied for that job. Or it could be you choosing between among multiple options, right? The Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck, it could be a card of competition. So again, if you are applying for a new job, you are competing against other people. Or the Five of Wands, it could be your internal struggle. Perhaps both of those new jobs that you're thinking of applying, or both of those jobs that already gave you an offer, are really good, right? Or perhaps you're thinking about, if you're a business person, if you travel for business, you could be thinking about two different conferences to go to, or two different business deals to work on, right? The good news is that there will be a breakthrough, there will be a solution, there will be a forward movement. We have the Three of Wands, clarified by the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. The Three of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and as a result of that, the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords will play out. Both of those two cards are very fast-moving cards. For some of you, if an employer wants to hire you, they'll probably say, can you start tomorrow? Well, I'm exaggerating, but it could be very fast. Like, can you start in 2 days? Or can you start next week? Or something like that. If you're the one who is deciding among multiple options, then once you have figured it out, once you've made a decision, it's going to be like, bam. Those are really fast cards. The Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Really, the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights, and the Eight of Wands is one of the fastest cards in the deck. For some of you, it could literally mean travel. Alright? So that's what I have. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Aries, this week. We have the King of Pentacles, clarified by the Five of Cups and the Page of Cups. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands, clarified by the Tower. And we also have the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What you're not expecting is another ex showing back up. Not the same person as we saw in the X spread. Remember, if you watched the X spread, I said that felt really light. This feels heavy as crap. I don't know what this person did to you, but oh my god, this feels heavy. Okay, and we got the Three of Swords in the middle. This is a card of a broken heart. So they definitely broke your heart. That's why it feels so heavy. Nevertheless, again, what you're not expecting is this person trying to bury the hatchet with you, but I think the answer is going to be no. Nope, nope, nope. The King of Pentacles could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If they're not an earth sign, this is somebody who is grounded, somebody who perhaps works for a financial institution. They have a lot of regrets. Yeah, that is, I'll give them that. The Five of Cups, clarifying the King of Pentacles, is a card of somebody who thinks about the past, grieves the past, regrets the past. And the Page of Cups, clarifying that, is a card of an apology, right? So they're going to be reaching out to you with an apology and probably even send you a bouquet of flowers or something. Then we have that Three of Swords. And the rest of the spread, I think this is you saying heck to the no, right? The Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck, this is how you felt when this person did what they did to you, right? You were stressed out, depressed, couldn't get out of bed. And as a result of that, in order for you to avoid the night of disaster, you're going to say no to them. We have the Nine of Wands clarified by the Tower. The Tower is a disaster in this case. And the Nine of Wands, this is a card of a wounded warrior. This is you not trusting them. This is you putting up a huge wall between yourself and them. Because, again, you just don't want to go through that same crap all over again. But that's what you're not expecting. If you have someone like that in your past, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex, then unfortunately that person will remind you of what they did to you. Well, unfortunately I have to end on this note, Aries. But we had really good spreads, right, before this spread. So yeah, hopefully this resonates, and if it does, please share, like, and subscribe. And other than that, Aries, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.